Hey guys, it's Sunday and normally on Sunday we don't work, but today we have a special exception. Did you ever wonder how it is to shoot 30 to 35 Miss Beauties and a Miss Photogenique that has to be selected today? Well, join us in today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors and you will find out. But first, it's time for Cooking with Frank. Now, if you're a regular follower of our blog, you know that I've been looking for a replacement for Diet Coke. And I think, well, I may have found something that's pretty good. So, let me show you how I prepare it and maybe you guys also like it. So let's start. Okay, so this is our ice cube machine and we're actually now creating ice cubes because what I'm going to prepare is actually warm water and we have to cool that afterwards. Now this is a big pan and we're going to fill it up with water. Okay, we want to fill up this. Throw it in the pan. And now we have to boil the water. And now we wait. Well, as soon as I started boiling the water, you already know what's going, right? We're gonna make iced tea. So now the next step is choose your poison, or in other words, choose your taste. So the day before yesterday, I tried it out with, I hope this is the right translation, stinging nettle tea, or as we say in the Dutch, brandnetelthee. And today we're gonna go for mint. And this is also the cool thing about using iced tea, because you can choose whatever flavor you want and you can experiment. There we go, mint. Now because we're creating 2 liters, we actually need 2 bags. Previous one I did 1 bag and that was okay, but the taste was a little bit on the low side. So now we're going to use 2 bags. Okay, we're actually going to go for 3 bags because these bags are a lot smaller than what I used the day before yesterday. And we're going to use some more flavors, so don't worry. And by the way, don't worry, this will stay a photography vlog of course, but I think this is also fun to show you guys what we do in between the scenes, to give you a little bit of an insight. Of course you want it a little bit sweet, and because we're out of aspartame, sucrose and all the other chemical, you know what, we're going to use something that nature provides, and that's actually honey. Now we are still looking for a substitute for honey, and that's going to be stevia, and we're gonna get some plants and use the leaves of that, but for now, honey. Honey? Where's the honey? Now, of course, the more you use, the sweeter it will be. And because this is a lot of water, I'm going to use a lot of honey. And honey isn't bad. Make sure you do it in boiling water, because then it will dissolve in the water. I feel like a real cooking guide. I feel more at ease as a photographer, by the way. Teaching photography is easier than this. That should do it. Now stir it like a little witch in her magic potion. The moment is there and the water is boiling, so we have to put it in here and cool everything. Cold water, ice and some ice cubes. Okay, we have to stop this experiment now because Anouk, what did we learn? That we don't put hot stuff in glass in hot water. I feel incredibly stupid at the moment, but yeah. Well, we're gonna continue this at a later point. The only thing we still needed to do was actually add some lemons and make it really cold, and it tastes absolutely great, but we'll never know how this one tastes because with glass in it, I'm not gonna drink it. So let's go to the misses. But hey, we're not gonna give up that fast, at least we want to taste. So we're gonna use our Tassimo to make boiling water, about half a liter, and then we're gonna try it in a small amount. If it doesn't go right, always try until it does go right. A little bit less honey, of course, because this is only half a liter. ingredient, a lemon, of course fresh. And we're not gonna throw it in yet as long as the water is hot, but I am gonna squeeze it a little bit. There we go. And now if it's cold, you can actually, of course, put lemons in and just let them float. But this is just for taste, and you have to experiment with what you like. I think this is actually a little bit too much for this amount, but we'll see. You get the idea. Okay, it's almost time for the misses, but first we have to go have breakfast. Oh, looks really nice, Anouk. Fresh strawberries. And of course an egg. Okay, we're gonna cool our smaller portion of our iced tea. And then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. Because I have to go to the studio now for the misses. And we don't want to miss the misses. Put a lid on it and then put it in the refrigerator to cool. What else would it do in the refrigerator, right? Ooh, the first ones are already there. And it's still an hour before we should start. We always sometimes have a lot of word jokes for misses, and they won't make any sense to you guys that are not from the Netherlands, but sometimes we say like, okay, we have a mispoes, miskleun, misverstand, etc. But don't tell them that, because, well, it's not nice sometimes. Okay, so we already have some people in front of the studio because there was a lot of traffic jams. And hello ladies, how are you?
Hi.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one car.
Yes, yeah.
Imagine 5 francs in that kind of car. That won't work. Okay, the program for today is first everybody arrives. Sounds logical, right? But you never know. Then they're gonna get a catwalk training and we're gonna do a photo shoot. Now, this is not a photo shoot like a super creative photo shoot. We're gonna use snakeskin as a backdrop and just some beautiful light on the models. And well, that's about it. So there are about 30-35 misses that will come by, and they're divided into 2 groups. First, the adults ones, and then we're actually gonna get Miss Teen. And both groups are about equal in size. So join us, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, all the misses have arrived, so let's go and see how busy it is. And trust me, it's busy. Okay, the catwalk training is outside, so let's take a look what the girls are doing. Okay, Nadine is now working with the misses for the clothing, so let's meet Nadine. Hey, Nadine. Busy. That's really busy. So I'm going to set up everything in the studio. We're going to use the 1 meter octa with a grid, the snakeskin to create some really cool images, and of course some red in the scene.
Last year we went to the eye. I remember you smile reflecting the light. We didn't care what tomorrow would bring. There was only right now, the sun was alive. I can still see you walk down the shore, holding in all the secrets, kept me waiting for the answers. The answers. We can do it all again. I know. Somewhere down the line we're meant to come back home. We can do it all again. I know. I know.
And Sanne from the organization is actually taking some videos. And of course you know Sanne as one of my models. Hey, and that was Miss Beauty, the photo shoot. And of course now we have to select the images. And I actually have to select Miss Photogenique. And she's gonna win a photo shoot with me. Well, not with me, in our studio. Let's quickly look at some of the results. Now these are straight out of the camera, so still have to retouch them. And as you can see, we used a red gel from the back and the 1 meter octa with a grid from the front. In total I have 38 pictures. And every miss gets 1 picture, except this miss. And of course Chaim, and Brian, and me. As you can see, we tried a lot of different angles just to make it a little bit different, but you can't make it too different because, well, they have to be a little bit the same because it has to be a series for the misses. But I don't want to do everything the same, so I still try to be a little bit more creative. And these are the final ones, I think. Yes. Okay, so those were the images from the misses.
We can do it all again. I know.
Okay guys, that was behind the closed doors for today. I hope you enjoyed the photo shoot with all the misses. Now, if you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel, leave comments below. And of course, if you want to see anything in behind the closed doors, just let me know below. Thank you so very much guys, and see you next time. Oh, and the next time will probably be somewhere around the end of next week. Maybe Wednesday, because next week I have 2 days off. Well, I have to do some stuff, but it's not interesting enough for the vlog. See you.